but I was working the other day and I overheard a conversation of, two women speaking, and they were talking about, really walking with the Lord and, taking a role of leadership, right? And then I heard one of them say, like, I feel like this is my calling, but at the same time, I'm not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna mess up, and I don't want anybody to like look at me differently. And in that moment, I understood where she was coming from because we are young, and like, taking on that role of leadership so young is a heavy mantle for sure. But I think that in this generation, we get so caught up on not being perfect that we forget that we're supposed to be like God, and God is a perfect man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And though it's not our responsibility to take on the role of Christ, I feel like sometimes we give ourselves too much grace. Like you don't want to have the mindset of like knowing that you're gonna fail. You don't want to have the mindset of knowing that you're gonna mess up. Like it's different if you just fall, but it's different when you have the mentality that I am gonna fall, but I'm gonna get back up again, if that makes sense. Um, and that's the part of serving two masters. Like that we just have to stop normalizing. Like, we shouldn't be one way in church and another way out in a club, or constantly saying, oh, God knows my heart. The thing is, he really does. So you gotta be careful when it comes to like saying that you want to play two roles. Like,